MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got Tyler Glasnow will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Ready with the 1 and 2. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 3. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Glasnow is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now Aaron Savali gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance. Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Arozarena is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That is good.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the homes. Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
1-1 to count. Pitch on the way. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian O'Grady goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Carlos Santana is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians are on the board. Leading off the inning, Brandon Lau, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 8.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here. Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Popped him up. Hedges is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Choi, originally from South Korea, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a... Into the box now, Austin Hedges. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take a look at ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
And leading up for the Rays,
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Kiermaier.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting in.
Digging in now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. Fouled off. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Manuel Margot, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Franmil Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit.
And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian O'Grady.
Standing in now, Brian O'Grady, as the first pitch to him is in there for him here in this one. Fly ball right down the line in left. Kiermaier on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Indians strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Nico Goodrum, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shortstop, Nico.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
And he popped him up. Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jalen Beeks, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 68.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Up next for Cleveland.
Into the box, Austin Hedges, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Hedges goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Francisco Lindor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Beeks, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 12th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Arozarena comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number one has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high. He barehands it. Got him.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Striding in, G-Man Chorn looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. On, he pops it up. Hernandez in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. That's popped up. And this will land foul. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey.
Chop towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Josh Naylor will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready now, Tyler Naquin. He singled his last time up. And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Popped him up. So Tugo shading to his right, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Indians 1, the Rays nothing. Striding in once again, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
So here's Mike Zunino. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Manuel Margot. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. The side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're all set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Brian O'Grady. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Carlos Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 17.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Tried to drag Bud himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. The flip on to take care of him at first as he fails to take advantage of the situation there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Brandon Lau, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Inside.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Goodrum takes his lead at third with 1 away. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
First pitch on its way. Cesar Hernandez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left, and this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Ramirez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Stepping in now, Fran Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe. Score remains deadlocked. Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Popped him up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Standing in, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard on the ground is short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains tied 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Naylor. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Naylor becomes the first out of the inning. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And the pitch. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. In now for Cleveland, Brian O'Grady. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Delino DeShields will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 0, Delino DeShields.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there. Just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leak just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. All squared up in sync. Cal Quantrill enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Roberto Perez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Manuel Margot. Popped up. Santana is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Quantrill, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Randy Arozarena, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Hit hard up the middle. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Chaz Rowe takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Trying to get that go ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. First and second here with nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Count even at 2-2. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Franmil Reyes, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
To the plate now, Josh Naylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he falls behind 0-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
High in the air down the right field line. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Skied down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And that's out number 1. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Liner toward right center. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. Rays win. Rays win. Rays win. And they do it in walk-off style.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time at the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, the Tampa Bay Rays completed a 3-game series sweep as they got a dramatic walk-off win against the Indians, 2-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The New York Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers, 10-3. The Orioles hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 8-3. Angels of Anaheim finished off a 2-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 11-2. The Rangers